APE classes. This is going to be our first week of pickleball. We're going to do 3 weeks of pickleball lessons and practice pickleball skills for 3 weeks. This is week number 1, so I want to cover some of the basics today. First, you got to go out and get yourself, I recommend 2 pickleball paddles and a couple balls. If you have 4 or 5 or 6 of you at home, get as many paddles as you have people so you can play out in the front yard. You can find them very cheap at a lot of different places, online, or you can go out and find them. I have my clearance pickleball paddles here, and here's how you grab it. You have a string like mine do, slide your hand through it and spin it to tighten it up a little bit. You hold that head straight up and down like this, and then grab it like you're shaking hands with it right there. Now the first thing I want you to work on at home, a lot of this is learning where to place your hand in order to hit the ball. All the different rackets kids will use to play different sports are different, so you have to learn a different perception. Start with the paddle facing palm up, called forehand, and just hit the ball up in the air like this, okay? Hit it straight up in the air right here in front of you, and you want to just bend the wrist a little bit when you're doing it like that. Okay, I'm going to have green shirt and blue shirt here at our nondescript location somewhere in the United States. Demonstrate for us. Here we go. There you go. You're good, bud. Just go ahead and grab it. You don't need to worry about spinning it, okay? Go ahead. Let's see that again, green. There you go. Go ahead and try it, bud. Let's see it. Hit it up in the air like that. Now, if you have younger kids, like these guys, it's hard for them to get that hand-eye coordination on how to do that. So one of the ways you can help accelerate the learning process greatly, occupational therapists call this hand over hand. So Dad's going to come in here, and he's going to hold on to his son's hand and help him hit the ball up in the air like that. And you'll see he'll pick this up a lot quicker. Just one hand on it. There you go, bud. Just one hand. So if you have very young kids, get in there and hold on to their hand and help them hit the ball up in the air over and over like that, because it'll accelerate the learning process in this by 10 or 20 times if you do that. So after you do some forehand hits up in the air, here's what I want you to do next, guys. Turn it over so the back of your hand is up in the air. That's called the backhand. And then hit the ball up again with the backhand. This is a little harder. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead and hit it up. That's harder, isn't it? So again, what you can do is put your hand on theirs. Okay, keep that same grip, turn it there, throw it on there, put it on there. Go ahead, let it go. And then just hit it up in the air like that, backhand. Good. The third drill I want you to do for hitting the ball up in the air is alternate. You're going to go forehand, backhand, and flip it back and forth. With your older kids, they'll pick this up pretty quickly. Make a little contest of it and see how many times they can hit it. I think I'm up to what, 350 or so? Do that at home with your siblings, competing against each other. And then with the younger ones like this, you're going to need to help them with that. That's drill number 1, hitting the ball up in the air.